in Matthew, I believe it's 11, I could be wrong. He says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. So we love the part about his yoke is easy and his burden is light, and it is. I've never been more peaceful in all my day. I've never walked with such a lack of burden on my shoulder. But notice the first part. He says, take my yoke upon me and learn of me. And if you go to Hebrews 5, it says, and Jesus learned obedience through the things he suffered. Meaning it's tough to, at times, to obey God. But as you obey him and you learn that obedience through the things you suffer while you're obeying him, you learn of him. So that's what he's saying with this yoke. Take this yoke upon you, even though as you're learning this yoke of the difference between walking righteous and legalistic works, it may be some difficult times, but as you by faith get through it, you're going to say, oh wow, I came out the other side of that. This yoke is easy, this burden is light. There's going to be more of a peace and joy to walk righteous. And the reason I say that is because a lot of us, we don't understand these things. We have a lot of strongholds when it comes to sin and legalism. So therefore, there could be some difficult times emotionally as we walk righteous, but try to separate that out from what is legalism. Whereas, if a person gets born again in a strong, mature church where they can learn these things right off the bat and not waste their time going into the stronghold because they didn't understand these things, that, and this is back to 1 John 5, it says that his walking righteous is not grievous. These are not a burden. Walking righteous is an easy thing. That once you get born again, it's easy to stop fornicating, stop drinking, smoking, stop stealing. The basic righteousness of a new believer, it's easy stuff. It starts to become very difficult when we go back to it and then try to walk out of it. But you can do it. Even if you feel like you can't, you can, because the real you on the inside is righteous.